Hello everyone, and welcome back to Natural Curls for Life. Today is October the 1st, so happy October. It is officially fall and the weather is cool. We do have fall weather here in Atlanta this morning. It is supposed to get up to the 70s, but right now it's a little cooler. So if you have followed me for the last 6 months, then you know that my hair looks different. And if you watched my last video, I was talking about possibly taking out my locks and starting over. So I will insert that link somewhere up in here. If you didn't see it, you can go back and watch it. I was not happy with the way that my hair looked. Now when I say looked, I'm talking about the fullness, the volume, and not necessarily the size of my locks. Well, that too in certain areas, only because my parts were bigger here than in the back. So these locks were bigger than the locks in the back. I didn't want to take them out because the back of my hair was pretty much locked, but it was something that every month when I did my retwist, I just kind of was like, my hair looks flat. It looked really flat on the sides, and I think part of it is because as a loose natural, I have very thick hair. So as a loose natural, when I would do my hair, I always had fullness with my hairstyles, whether it was a twist out or a wash and go or a braid out. My hair was full because it's so thick. But that was the look that I wanted. I used to do mini twists in my hair as a loose natural, and I loved the look. So this is the look that I was going for. One of my viewers, Protective Princess, commented on my last video about them getting fuller. Yes, the locks themselves will get fuller, but it wasn't the locks, it was just the fullness within my hair. Hey sis. So this is more of what I wanted. Now, I went through a time to get this look. I'm gonna look at my phone and look at my calendar. So the last video that I made, I posted it late, but I actually retwisted my hair September 16th. My 6-month mark was September the 12th, and that was a Tuesday. So that Saturday is when I made that video, when I watched my hair and was retwisting it and trying to decide what I wanted to do. So I decided to take them out. I made a phone call to a salon to have them do them for me. It took me 5 days to take the locks out. I did some every day, and yes, my fingers were tired. They were sore, like right in the cuticle area, like right in here, on both fingers. So that was done, and I made an appointment for the following Saturday, which was the 23rd of September, and I paid money and I went and got my hair done, and the locks looked, you know, small, about this size. I did show him, the stylist, some pictures of what I wanted, and I talked about the fullness, and they looked small when I looked in the mirror, so I was like, oh, okay, great, I like these. But when I got home and I really looked at it, my parts were really large in the length. The width wasn't so big. Sorry guys, that's my phone. The width wasn't so big, but the length was long. So I counted them, and there were only 65 locks. I did have it interlocked, and so I took them out. I wasn't happy with that. Now let me say, I'm not going to mention the salon because I like the salon. I like the person that did my hair. It was a very good experience. They were very professional. All of that good stuff. My hair was done nice and neat. It just wasn't what I wanted, and maybe I didn't convey what I wanted. I thought that I did, but maybe I wasn't clear enough or specific enough. However, like I said, I had a good experience there, so it's not a negative report toward that salon. So what I did, I started to take them out. I didn't take them all out at one time. I took out the bottom 2 rows and, you know, fixed the parting the way that I wanted it, the size that I wanted, and then I 2-strand twisted it, and I did that all the way up. Now this part of my hair, I'm gonna look in the mirror so I can show you, was done at the salon. I didn't take it out because these parts are smaller. So I didn't have to redo this. Thank the Lord. So, and I think this row right here, I didn't redo. So this side I did. So I didn't have to do this, but the rest of my hair I did. So I just worked my way up, and I 2-strand twisted it because it was easier and quicker to 2-strand twist for the moment, so that my hair would at least look decent. I am in school and I am going to clinicals, and at clinicals we are not allowed to wear you know, any type of head wrap, so I couldn't wrap my hair. So all during school I just wrapped it up while I was working on it, but I had to have it done by Wednesday in order to go to clinicals. So I did that. I went this past Wednesday to clinicals, and then when I came home, I started taking the twist out row by row and interlocking them. So my hair is interlocked, and I don't know how many I have. I'm afraid to count. I'm probably gonna cry when it's time to redo this, but this is what I wanted. And I don't know if when I started the very first time, if this is what I had and I should have just left it. I don't know, but this is where I am. It is a learning experience, you know, and I wanted to make sure that I had the look that I wanted so that I would keep them long term. So this is it. They are interlocked, and once I finished yesterday, I did get in the shower and wet my hair so that my ends would curl up. And I don't know if you can really see, but you guys know how my ends do in the back. Yeah. So, you know, they curl right on up because my hair is super kinky in the back, and it's nice and coily, so it coils on the ends. So the only parts that are a little loose are right here in the front, same as before, and that's because I have a looser texture right here in the front of my hair. I'm trying to think what else. So I officially finished interlocking my hair on yesterday. So my new date will be the 29th of each month. So October 29th will be a month for me. I am starting over. Now there are pros and cons to interlocking. The con is I lost some of my length. If you guys saw my other videos, my hair was actually starting to touch my shoulders. Let me scoot up here so you can see. Now it's not. So with interlocking, you actually lose a little bit of length because it's kind of like braiding or knotting your hair. You're taking it through the hair, and so you lose some of the length. But it's still there, but you know, it's just not hanging. Okay, so that was the con for me. But the pro is that with interlocks, you can wash your hair whenever. You don't need to touch it up again for 2 months, for 8 weeks. So this will be beneficial in the locking phase for me. I will have to decide if I want to continue to interlock or if I'm going to palm roll. I don't know yet, so I'm not going to tell you that I'm going to do one or the other because I'm not sure. But for locking purposes, I'm going to continue to interlock until my hair is locked, because like I said, I can wet it as much as I want, and they say that washing your hair more frequently helps your hair to lock. And also, for you guys that watched me in the beginning, I was trying the sea salt water to help lock up my hair, which it did help. It did start my budding. It did kickstart the budding of my locking process. However, I stopped using it because I started to get buildup. And I would, you know, touch my hair, and of course flakes were falling everywhere. So I stopped using it because I couldn't wash my hair that often because it wasn't locked, and everything would, you know, unravel and my hair would be a mess. So with this, I can spray the sea salt in it and wash my hair once a week, wash all of that out and start again, and hopefully, you know, kickstart the budding process a little sooner than before. At some point I will count my locks, but I am tired, guys. I went from taking out 98 locks in 5 days to taking down 65 locks, reparting, 2-strand twisting, and then one by one taking them down and interlocking them. So I'm tired. I don't want to do anything else to my hair right now. But this is it. I am happy. I do like this look. This is what I wanted. My hair is fuller here, and it's even fuller here. Before, initially, and even when I went to the salon, I only had 2 rows of locks right here. So that gives you an idea of how big the parts were. Whereas now, on this side, I think I have 4 rows. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So, you know, it's a little fuller than what it was before, as opposed to just the 2 rows. So I'm happy with that. Like I said, it is fuller, and this is what I would have when I would do my 2-strand or my mini twist. Sorry, and this is the look that I like. So. They're not super small. Now this was from the top of what was done before, so this one is probably bigger than the rest. These right here on top. Okay, as opposed to, I'm going to show you some of these that I did. It's just a little smaller. So, let's just see what I did. So they're not tiny. Okay, and I'm gonna zoom in so you can get a better look. This is the top. Show you my back. And the other side. And I do have, when I went to the salon, he did give me a middle part. So when my hair gets longer, if I want to wear it straight down the middle, I do have a middle part. So I don't like it with, well, it won't even lay down because it's been flipped over, but I don't like this look with my hair short. So Once it gets longer, then I can, you know, occasionally wear it with a middle part. So, unfortunately, I am starting over. But I'm excited because I know at least what to expect the first 6 months. And oh, and the other pro to interlocking is I heard from watching other videos that the frizzy stage, even though your hair still gets frizzy with interlocks, it won't be as frizzy. So we will see. We will compare with the other locks and as opposed to the interlocks, and we'll see, you know, what happens. But this is it. And I will keep you guys updated and posted as to how my hair is progressing and how the salt water, the sea salt water, is helping. I will be able to wash my hair once a week, so I'm excited about that. I'm still using the same product, same shampoo and conditioner by Cream of Nature. And that's it, guys. This is my hair, and hopefully these next 6 months will go by fast. And I do know that my hair will be locked by 6 months. So if not sooner with the sea salt, now that I can use that a little more often. So this is it. I am happy. This is the look that I wanted. I like the fullness. And I'm looking forward to it locking and growing. So stick with me. I know this is my 3rd time around, but this is it. This is do or die. So I'm excited. I watch a lot of videos, and like I said, I know the look that I want. Plus, I know this from doing my mini twists. So they're not as small as my mini twists because I didn't want them that small, but this was the look that I wanted. I wanted smaller locks. They are going to thicken up as they mature, so they'll be excuse me, they'll be a little bigger, and that's it, guys. So let's start again. Stay with me. Don't give up on me just yet, and I'll see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day.